This is a Philly Celeb film.
Yeah, I go by the name of Dell P. West Philadelphia's own. Been MCing since I was about 9 years old. I just love hip hop.
Nah, I ain't got a lot of views or a bunch of fake followers. That's not the move. But from the solid type, I'm approved. Stuff for who I'm comfortable. What I got to prove.
Dell P stands for Determined to Elevate Laying Lyrics with Perfection. I came up with it because back in the day, you know, I would say middle school, high school, everybody wanted to have a gangster name. Yeah. So mine was Del Pacino. That's where Dell P come from. It was Pacino back in the day. I would say in like 2000, 2001 is when I just changed it to Dell P.
Okay. What made you want to drop like the gangster name?
It was just like I just wanted to do something that was different, unique, think left. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like Dell P was flowing, it was smooth. I liked it.
Okay. So when you changed your name, is that when you changed like your style, like as far as like your content?
I would say it matured as the years went by, but I would say like 2013, 2014 is when the content got real, you know, socially conscious.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What made you want to switch to socially conscious music, like dropping like knowledge on the mic?
Right. So shout out to my grandparents and my mom, because they always said, you know, if they don't love you for who you are, then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It don't matter. Growing up, A Tribe Called Quest was like my favorite artist. And you think about Tribe Called Quest, you think about Brand New they was making dope music, but they had positive content. You know what I'm saying? And I always been around Afrocentric people, like my grandma, my granddad. My mom was Muslim. Rest in peace to my mom.
I'm sorry about that.
I appreciate that. Her birthday was yesterday, actually, on Valentine's Day. I always had like positive images in my family, so why create a negative narrative when, you know, I come from super solid people, you know what I'm saying, that go to work every day, that take care of their family. So
I mean, how important is it to put like that positive messages in the music and putting that positive energy out there?
Yeah, I would say right now we're like the last leaders. If you think about it, in the 60s, you know, we had Malcolm, we had Martin. You know, thinking back further, we had Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? We had people like that were voices of reason, voices that can inspire people to come together. And I feel like as an MC, we have that power now because we don't have too many leaders like Malcolm. You know, they shut everything down. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's speaking against what they're planning for us, you know, they get them out of here. So I feel like MCs, the power we have and the independence that we have, we can make it better.
Okay. I noticed you spreading the positive messages throughout schools too.
A lot of these artists out here that's promoting negativity, robbing, killing, they ain't doing nothing but investing in prisons. You feel me? Like, it's time to, you know, give a positive message. And if you think about artists like Lauryn Hill, Mos Def, they try to make them look crazy, but they was leading us the right way. Shout out to my man Timothy Welbeck at Temple. He has a class, a hip-hop education class in black culture, and he had me come there about 2 times, and it was dope. It was an honor.
Rule number 1, gotta keep it authentic. Keep reason to succeeding, put your all in it. Treat your first like your last, and your last like your first. Never slack for the verse, put your passion to work. Hey, status is birth, grew with customs, then the love came. Brown light to the tunnel like when the sun came. I was born in the struggle, been through enough rain. But that's why I shine bright so I don't complain. Humble I remain, trust that I will change. I came up on rockin' and Big Daddy came. Addicted to mics, it's really my life. Respected by the legends, gave me the realest advice.
So for people that don't know Dell P and they're about to check out your music,
right?
What type of messages are you giving people?
All right, so first of all, when you put on the Dell P CD, you want to get a breath of fresh air from the gate. I'm representing traditional hip hop. I wouldn't call it conscious, but you know, a lot of people do call it conscious. I would just call it reality. You know what I'm saying? I come from the streets. I've been around people that's selling drugs and doing stuff, you know, that can lead them in jail for life. And I have close friends of mine that's doing life in the grave. So I'm just trying to, you know, rise above that and put a positive message out here for the youth. Let them know that being yourself is cool. Like, it just seemed like, you know, back in the day, it was originality that was winning. Now, everybody mimicking each other is winning. So,
yeah. All right, another quick question. I noticed that you rap without cursing
right.
on a lot of your music. Like, was that a conscious decision or
You
it's
know,
just natural?
You know what's funny? My grandma, she one of my like biggest A&R. She called me with samples, everything. Like, listen, you should do something with this beat. She'd tell me an idea. She said, Kareem, that's my middle name. That's what the family called me. She was like, you hot. You don't got to use the N-word. And I said, okay. Yeah, you're right. I don't. So then I took it a step further and just said, you know what? I'm going to just take the parental advisory off of everything I do and just challenge myself and stop cursing completely. Okay. Got 5 albums, no cursing. You know what I'm saying?
Now, how do you feel about the N-word? That just gave me a new question. Like, how do you feel about that?
I feel like we should did it, you know? Like, it's just like embedded in us, you know what I'm saying? But I can do without it.